This is the Glitch Panopticon Season 1 Chapter 4. In this episode, we will be talking about how the Panopticon enforces the agenda of the designers. Go to a quiet space, like your bed, or a comfy chair, and start deep breathing exercises. Exhale, expelling all of the air out of your lungs until you're sure you have rid yourself of every last ounce of it. Then breathe in, as much as you can, until you cannot fill your lungs anymore. And hold it, for as long as you can. Then exhale. Expel every ounce of air, until there is no more to expel, then hold it, for as long as you can. Keep doing this, stretching each cycle longer and longer, beyond what you can tolerate, just a little bit longer than what you can tolerate each time. And you will begin to hear a distant beeping sound. A low-frequency sound. Like the beeping of a hospital monitor keeping track of your vital signs. This low-frequency beeping, which is rhythmical, and repeats periodically, sets the rhythm of your socially conditioned bodily rhythms. It is like an external pacemaker, designed by the builders of this system to enforce the status quo of your conditioned self, according to your bodily rhythms. It is either extremely high-frequency rhythmic beeping just outside your normal auditory range, or it is just below it. I am not 100% sure, but it conditions your rhythms by unconsciously altering the rhythms of your breathing. The best way to dislodge this rhythm is to alter your breathing patterns through deep breathing techniques. But you will notice that as your rhythms change, it is adaptive, not static. It fixes on your rhythms and reestablishes the conditioning over time. You will have to periodically dislodge this technology in order to produce a fruitful deconditioning of your attention and produce observation of the world beyond the Panopticon. It also helps to use other methods to alter your bodily rhythms, such as by sleep deprivation, fasting, and other techniques designed to have it break. It is unclear to me what the source of this technology is, or where it resides. There may be a pulse generator somewhere in each city with a separate frequency range for each inhabitant, each one adaptive to their particular rhythms monitored through the central monitoring array. What is clear to me is that they are using and incorporating our heat production through infrared monitoring within this system. The sound seems to be coming in my neighborhood from the north. Although, this may be a mere abstraction. I have no idea if they are somehow generating this out of auditory range sound locally or through technology already within the home. It is reasonable to assume that any technology which produces sound can be recruited to generate these repeated pulses. But I personally think that it is generated by some kind of installation, which preserves specific frequency ranges for individual citizens. Now, I would like to add to my thoughts on the nature of the world beyond the Panopticon. It appears to me that there is separate functioning economy running parallel to this one, within the spaces beyond the Panopticon. It has its own currency, its own banking system, etc., and in this parallel system, operating in the shadows of each exchange, individuals who are aware live. They purchase things that we can only dream of. They sell things we can only imagine. Likewise, there are technologies, vehicles, which we can only imagine within the Panopticon. Such as technology that can change one's appearance at will. Within the simulation it is already clear they can override our perceptions. Thus, those with access to the technology underlying the Panopticon can alter our perceptions of physicality, of auditory, sensory data. They can make us see what we want to see. Which means, we may not notice when a car which looks like it's from 2060 drives by at high rate of speed. Or when that Asian fellow suddenly transformed into a Caucasian. They have designer drugs which can alter perceptions by tapping into the programming of the Panopticon. There is little that they cannot do. That's the end of the podcast for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe.